He's Ro.
She's Meg.
It's
Mega
Mega
Ro in the morning.
Good morning.
Buenos dias.
It's Adventure Friday.
Yes, sir.
And I'm Megan.
And I'm Ro.
And you know how I like to pick things that are relaxing
And boring.
and not boring because you had fun.
Yeah, I'm just adding to it. Yin, yin, yang. Boring and safe.
And nice.
Meditating-y.
Well, Ro doesn't like any of that, I guess.
No, gotta live life on the edge.
And so we went and did indoor skydiving.
Yeah, iFly.
And it sucked.
It was worth the experience.
It was kind of expensive for the experience.
It is expensive for the experience. Is it worth going again? As a group, where you can all like get one flight and y'all can make it cheaper for each other.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so let's rewind a little bit. So first, we wanted to get there early.
Yes.
So that we would be in the area early.
Right.
We could go to lunch like we normally do. And so I bought the tickets beforehand.
Right.
To do iFly.
Yeah.
And we went during like the middle of the day, so it was cheaper.
Yeah. We went around. Our point was at 1:00.
Right. And so we went. This was in the Woodlands.
Yes.
So first we went to Lush.
Yeah.
Because you had never gone to a Lush before.
Well, first we went to what is it called? Town Square or Town Market Square, the one in the Woodlands, that little area.
Yeah. But we went to Lush, which is in that area.
Yeah, but what's that little area called?
I have no idea.
I think it's called Market Square. So you have the Woodlands Mall and then like a little tiny side to it. It's like a little tiny plaza kind of thing. And it's called like Market Square. Like all the bougie stores. Like when I mean bougie,
like Gucci.
it's
Louis
bougie
Vuitton,
kind of stores.
like those kinds of places.
Yeah.
Which are in the Woodlands Mall, so it's weird that they're
Like an outdoor kind of stuff.
right.
Yeah.
There's like a Tesla.
Yeah.
But we went to Lush Cosmetics in that area. And what did you think?
It was very better. It's a better Bath and Body Works.
Yes.
Is that's the store, right? Bath and
Yeah.
Body? Okay. Yeah, it's a better Bath and Body Works. A lot of stuff smelt better. It felt better. I put some lotion on my hands and it was like better. I used that beard lotion wash thing, whatever that the lady gave me.
The sample that she gave you?
Yeah, the sample she gave me, and that felt good. Like my beard felt like, man, it felt luscious.
Would you get more?
Probably, yeah, because I'm trying to grow out my beard and trying to keep it healthy. So yeah, I'll definitely go back and just get that one thing.
Right.
But like soaps and all that kind of stuff, I'm not a big like soapy kind of person.
A lot of people
I use soap, but I'm not a fancy soap person.
I'm glad that you made that distinction.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, because a surprising amount of people don't know what Lush is. Lush is, like Rose said, a fancy Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
But they are vegan, they're cruelty free.
They're organic.
They pay good wages. I think they're fair trade too.
Yeah.
And so they are a really good company that I can really get behind.
Super chill people inside too.
Yeah.
The two ladies that were working there, super chill.
Also, you can't get samples at Bath and Body Works.
You sample it yourself, basically.
Right, but you can't take anything home.
Correct.
Whereas in this Lush, super duper great Lush, right? In the Woodlands, in the Plaza Town Square area. I've been there several times and everybody's really nice every time. And I always get a lot of samples. Yeah. Because that's like their big thing there. Is you can try out samples of most things.
Yeah, take that. If you're like, hey, I kind of like that one thing, sweet, they go over there out of their way, cut a little piece off, here's a sample, and you take it home with you.
Right. So I bought 3 products and I got 5 samples.
Yeah.
Of shower gel, which I got 2 uses out of. The lip scrub, which I haven't used yet, but I think I can get several uses out of that.
Yeah.
And then I got 3 little cuts of soap.
Okay.
They're like cold processed soap.
Yeah.
And I was very satisfied with that. And basically to my knowledge, there's really no limit to the samples you can get as long as you're buying stuff.
Correct. So you can't just walk in there and like just sample everything, go home.
Right.
Like a perfume store, you like spray perfume all over you.
And I also don't think that you can get samples of the bath bombs or the bubble bars. It has to be something that you
I
can...
feel like that'd be hard to even sample,
yeah.
honestly. Like,
You
here's a
get...
tiny little scrub of bath bomb.
Yeah.
That won't do much.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But Then after that, we went to, where did we go to eat?
We went to, snap, I'm blanking out.
Arandas?
No, yeah. Arandas. We went to Arandas. There's 2 of them that I know of now. There's one on 45 on the Spring Woodlands area. Then there's one on 59, like in the past Humble kind of area. So we went to Arandas. Super good food. But then our nervousness kicked in. So I kind of started like eating without thinking. I was just like, man, I gotta.
It was really good. We only went there because the girl from Lush, Kayla, shout out to Kayla. Recommended it to us.
Yeah, she recommended. I didn't know there was one in that area. If I would have known, I'd be like, yeah, just go there. But I didn't know there was one in that area. So now I know.
I was surprised that she didn't recommend anywhere in that little plaza area.
Probably because she's like, okay, y'all are limited on time. Y'all gotta go there, kind of stuff. And it was literally like that. It was literally just down the road from iFly.
Yeah, it was.
And so we both I got. What did you get? What'd you get? I got quesadillas.
I also got quesadillas.
Oh, that's right. Which is cool because they're like, you get 2 choices of meats, and I'm like, yo, y'all fancy up in here.
It was good.
And then
I just didn't eat a whole lot because the nerves started kicking in.
Heck yeah. I knew I was nervous because I finished my water. Like that big cup, I finished it. I just like one big gulp. I was like, man, I don't know what to do right now. I don't know whether it's like just to sit still or just to eat and drink. So I drank. I was a Jamaica. For people that watch the TikTok, there's a guy, he's Mexican. He's like, what is Jamaica in English? And we're like, it's not Jamaica. Because it has like the same spelling.
Oh, yeah?
It's not Jamaica water. It's hibiscus.
Oh.
It's hibiscus water. It's Jamaica.
It was pretty good.
It was really good. Super sweet.
So then after we ate a meager amount, we went to iFly. And shout out to Josiah, Joe, John, and Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the names.
Yeah. I was like, Dylan. I couldn't remember the last one. Yeah, Dylan.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
Shout out to the only one that's not with the J.
They were our instructors. Well, okay, the 3 J's were our instructors.
Yeah, Dylan was just a bystander.
Yeah. He worked there as well.
Yeah.
So I had Josiah. Josiah was super cool.
Super chill.
And then you had Joe and John.
Yeah.
And the first thing that you do is you have to sign a waiver. Obvi.
And then you got to step on a scale.
Yes.
See how fat you are.
To be weighed for the thing.
Yep.
And after that, we had to go and watch an instructional video.
Super boring.
Where we learned the hand signs of like what to do.
Yeah.
And like, because you can't hear anything in the wind tunnel.
Man, you can't hear crap. Can't hear a dang thing.
Plus, you're wearing like earplugs because of how loud
and a helmet covering your ears.
Right.
It is so freaking loud. Quick, what is this?
Straighten your legs. Bend your legs. Relax. Chin up.
Yeah, and they told me something that I don't even know. They were like, and I'm like, they're like, roll over. Oh, okay. So this is roll over.
They should have cleared. We just did a bunch of, for those who are audio only listeners, we just did a bunch of like Naruto hand signals.
Yeah, so basically peace sign forward, like straight finger peace sign is leg straight. Peace sign curl the knuckles is bend knees. The Y.
Hang tight. Yeah.
The Y as an ASL is relax. Then pointer finger up is chin up, and then like you're grabbing the doorknob is roll over.
I don't know why rollover wasn't in the instructional video.
I don't know either.
Weird.
Yeah.
We got into flight suits.
I thought we were gonna be like in a wing, honestly, like wingsuits. That's what I thought we were gonna be in.
So we got into flight suits, and we like had to put helmets on and earbuds in and these goggles on and all this stuff.
And a do-rag.
Oh, yeah, we had to put do-rags on.
We had to put a do-rag. Hey, for my big guys, if you're over 280, okay, let's put it this way. Between 300, right, 300 and 260, you will have 2 instructors. Why? I don't know. You just will. You'll just have 2 instructors. And it's helpful, too. Ironically, it's better with 2 instructors than with 1, because 1 will stabilize you and the other one will communicate with you. And so you're not like, oh snap, what am I doing? It's cool because the back of your suit has like a little handle, so like little kids, you know, they grab you like a little kid, so you're like holding from the back.
Yeah.
And so yeah, fair warning from my bigger guys, you can do it. just know that it's not like the air can't push you, because it's like they're basically like jet fans, basically. But you will have 2 instructors, and it's super helpful. Super.
I
cool.
only had 1,
and so I feel like they should have 2. Honestly, I feel like they should have 2, because one should always communicate, and the other one should like stabilize.
Right.
At all, like for any size.
Right. You went first.
Yeah.
And what was that experience like for you?
So at first,
because you really wanted to do this. This was your choice for the month.
For the fair one, I'm gonna skydive. I'm gonna keep on saying it till I do it. I'm gonna skydive in August. So usually they have the air blowing, and you walk in, and then you're like floating, you know. But they're like, no, you step in, lay down first, and the air will pick you up. And I'm like, okay, cool. This feels almost as much as a relaxed dive where you're just floating.
I did not experience that.
Or you just float, because you have it sucks because you have no control of your body whatsoever. You have minimal.
I hated it.
You have minimal amount of control. I'll put it that way.
It was the worst.
We've all put our hands out, at the window, and we've all like done this.
Right.
Ride the wave.
Right.
That's how you steer your body. So if you're laying flat, and then the slightest movement, which I said, fuck it, I went bah. I was freaking. I turned my hands straight to the right. And I did 2 360s like in a row, and I was hitting my head various times. Well, I did hit my head various times.
But you were wearing a helmet.
But I was wearing a helmet, so it's fine.
It's okay.
The experience of it is so cool.
No.
Stretch before you get on this freaking tube, in the tube, because my leg almost caught a nasty cramp, and I do not want to experience a cramp in midair, especially when I'm falling out of an airplane.
Yeah.
I don't want to experience that at all. So you're floating. They're stabilizing you. They're communicating with you. They're like, eyes here, chin up. They tell you your legs, shoulder width. So I'm like, okay, I understand the hand signals, because it kind of relates to powerlifting. Because we'll like do all that kind of stuff. But it's super cool. It's super like blissful. And it's like, if you've seen Spy Kids where they fall down the volcano, that's what I felt like.
I did not experience that at all.
Did you see the Spy Kids movie?
No, I know what you're talking about.
The volcano where they're just falling and they're just chilling, right? They're just like, all right, it's just like taking forever,
right,
for us to fall.
No, I know what you're talking about.
That's what it felt like the volcano in Spy Kids.
By the way, so the flights only last about a minute.
Yeah, bro.
But it feels like you're in
forever.
There. You're literally in there forever.
Like a minute feels like 5. Kind of like the microwave. Like you're in the microwave. You click 1 minute. And it's the longest minute of your life.
Right, because you're waiting on it.
30 seconds is the longest 30 seconds of your life.
So then I did it, and I could not relax my body. Physically, and the way that I had to do it, because I weigh less than Ro, is I had to fall in. Yeah, which I feel chamber.
Like even for me, I feel like that's scarier.
So I fell in, and I was not relaxed, and they kept telling me, like, they kept like doing the hand signal for relax, and I like kept trying, but I physically couldn't relax, and I felt like I was in there for like hours. Yeah.
Well, like, they reset the time for you.
Right, they did, because the first time I did it wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did it wrong, because I was doing it like the video, you know, and I was trying to do everything right, and it seemed like I was doing everything right except for the fact that I couldn't fucking relax.
Right.
And that was like the only thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did not like it. So once I got out, they were like, "Are you having a hard time breathing?" And I was like, "Yeah, to be honest," because I was scared.
I mean, the fact the wind is pushing you off the ground.
Right.
So you imagine how much wind speed that is. That's like,
it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot of wind. I don't have a watch, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of wind speed. So if you can't breathe with a leaf blowing in your face, you know?
Right.
Like, I mean, ironically, you could breathe in there. Kind of.
Right.
But it was very, like, quick breathing.
I also just felt, I think if it had just been, like, you and I, right? And then the instructors, maybe I would have felt better. But there was like a whole group of people who were waiting for their turn.
Yeah.
And I'm very anxious. You know this. And they were like, I didn't want to tell you this, but they were like kind of like laughing and pointing when you were in there. And I was like, well, what did they do when I was in there? I was just like embarrassed and like humiliated.
My badonkadonk, they're like jealous of it.
Probably. Because like the flight instructors, I mean, I'm sure that people like get it wrong all the time, right? But like, I don't know who those people are.
They probably laughing at my face reaction because everybody looks dumb.
You literally cannot control your face. You can't
control your face because you have like wind just going like this, bro. Like he's pushing up on your face and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I don't really care. I don't know, so I don't give a shit.
Well, for me, I was just like, I don't want to do that again. It was scary. It was not relaxing. And so I gave my second flight to Roe. Yeah.
So we got the deal where it's like 2 flights per person.
Yeah.
And then Megan at least attempted, right?
Yeah.
That's like the biggest thing. Attempted the first flight.
And that's what one of the guys said was, you made it a lot farther than a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And that made me feel better.
Right.
Because like he said that some like macho guys won't even get suited up once they see the wind tunnel.
Yeah.
So at least I did it.
Yeah.
And I know that I don't like it.
Yeah. I mean, I would rather do stuff people don't want to do. Not to prove anything, but to be like, dude, like literally if you don't think about it, because you got to think about it. But if you just like go with the flow, then you can literally do anything you want.
Literally.
There is no ego in trying anything.
Right.
Like, oh, I'm the toughest dude in the world. I can like box a world heavyweight fighter, blah, blah, blah. Would you set foot in this wind tunnel and just float? Nah, bro, that's a little dangerous. What? So getting knocked out is not dangerous?
Right.
But stepping inside of a wind tunnel is dangerous?
I will say everybody was really nice. And as soon as I said, nope, I don't want my other flight, can I give it to him? They were like,
sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
No problem.
You did it. We're not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that they didn't argue with me.
Right. It'd be kind of like weird if they did. Like, what do you mean want to freaking fly? You don't want to fly? This is the best experience in the world. Like, best experience for you.
Josiah, the instructor, they said that you were a natural at it.
I was just floating and staring at myself.
Josiah, my instructor, he showed us, he like demonstrated what it's like to fly higher after that. And
I was scared, boy. On my third one, when I got a little bit higher, I kind of wanted to like release my relaxed position and just grab on something because I got scared for a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did say that like you have a very strong leg, and I'm like, I get it, bro. I played football. I lift heavy weights. I have to have a stiff leg sometimes when I'm lifting, so it's like hard for me to relax in a position of relax. Because if you're like this, your body just stiffens up. You're not really relaxed. Because if you're relaxed, you can just like,
right.
You can just like fall to the ground and not do anything.
I would love to know what they meant by relax.
Yeah. Probably just starfish position.
I guess, but like they were like, your position was after I got it, like that after I tried the first time and I did it the second time. Remember when they restarted my timer? They were like, you're doing great. You just need to relax. Do you remember them telling me that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, what does that mean?
Give me the definition of relax.
Like, what does that mean in there?
Yeah.
Because I had my arms perfect. My legs, I assume, were perfect because they were like, everything is good. Like your chin, great. Everything, good. You just need to relax. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know what that means.
It probably just, like if you're laying down on the floor, legs straight, arms straight, that.
I guess.
That.
So I did not enjoy it, but I did it. Would you do it again?
I don't know about the price.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go get my phone so that way I can go look at the price. Yeah, it's over there.
I don't know about the price, but is it worth trying? Absolutely is worth trying. Would I do it again? Like I said, probably. But here's the thing. If it was a little bit, not only if it was a little bit cheaper, but if it was like a minute 30 or 2 minutes, I would do it again. And then on top of that, like I told the guys that I was going to train to like, not necessarily train, but get a feel for when I actually go skydiving. And the reason why I'm going skydiving is because I have told my friend group, like, what is something dangerous but safe that you're willing to do this year? Because we always say we could have and we would have and we should have done these. but we eventually never do them. So therefore, my dangerous but safe thing is to go skydiving and just live life and have. My biggest fear is having somebody else have control of my life. That is my biggest fear, because I can't control the chute, but somebody behind me is controlling the chute. They're controlling everything. So I'm like, all right, bro, I am going to spend $200 for you to save my life.
Right.
My life is not worth $200, but here's $200. Let's jump out of a plane for fun, and let's capture it all on video, which I'm going to purchase a video. It may be expensive, but am I going to go skydiving again? I don't know. But I'm going to do it once and buy the footage. I don't care how much it is. Right. But I do know it's $200 on the weekend.
It was $140 for us to both go to iFly.
$140 for 4 minutes.
Right.
Think about that, okay? But now you're like, well, okay, they have the wind tunnel, their maintenance and employees. Yes, I understand that. Like, we all know how business works.
Oh, absolutely. Like, it makes sense that it's that much. But would I do it again? Absolutely not.
I would do it if it was like a minute 30. Honestly, if it was a minute 30.
Maybe if you got like a Groupon and could get it cheaper.
Yeah. But would I do it again?
Remember, we went during the week.
Yeah, it was cheap during the week. But yeah, would I do it again? Overall, apart from my answers, yes. Overall, yes, I would do it again. Just so I can get a little bit more practice on wind aerodynamics with my body or whatever. But now I know, like leg straight, arms in, go forward, arms straight, legs in, backwards, tilt your hands to steer, spread out to go higher, go closer to drop down, roll over. And
was it Joe or John? I think it was John.
John.
No.
The big bearded guy?
Yeah, was he John?
John.
Okay. It's confusing. Joe. Yeah, see? It's confusing because they all have J names.
I think his name is Joe.
I also think it was Joe.
I think John was the guy that was singing.
Yeah. Yeah.
The guy that was singing was John, and then it was Joe.
The guys from iFly are going to listen to this and be like, they got our names wrong.
We got Josiah right.
We got Josiah right. And Dylan.
We just know who Joe or John is.
So Joe, with the big beard, he was like, when you go skydiving, you're going to go with somebody who's done it before.
For thousands.
You're going to be strapped to them.
Tens of thousands of flight hours, which I would want, of course.
And so
I don't want to be like, it's my first day, so we're going to have fun.
Right. So you're going to be in safe hands, and you'll probably have more fun.
Yeah.
But
it'll be longer.
Yeah.
It'll be longer than just 1 minute.
It'll be a lot longer. And he said that there was a place in Houston that you could do it.
Yeah. It's like right outside. Obviously, it's outside of Houston limits. But I'm definitely going to go do it. When I say sometime in August, but it may be before that. Maybe before August. I'm not too sure of when. But I do have a cousin of mine that is willing to join me. I called him. I was like, bro, do you want to go skydiving with me? He's like, sure, why not? And he lives in Houston.
Oh, cool.
And so I'll probably
Was it your homie is the one who's the cop.
Yeah. Your
cousin is... I'm trying to make a connection.
He just does refinery. He works on the rigs.
Okay. Never mind. I don't know this cousin.
And so, yeah, I'll probably spend the night. I'll probably spend the night at his place and just after skydiving and jumping off the plane. Because he's one of those guys that he's one of those guys that will live life on the edge. And out of nowhere, he'll be like, hey, I'm going to Canada next week and who wants to join me? And he'll go to Canada just for the weekend and come back. Or he'll go to certain places and just come back.
Right.
And so... yeah, I'm going to do it. Whether he joins me or not, I'm still going to do it. Right. So I suggest people to live life on the edge. Try iFly. If you're okay with...
try it.
Yeah, if you're okay with fast amounts of various fast wind speeds. Probably word that wrong. But high, tremendous wind speeds. Ironically, it was kind of hot.
Yeah, because you're wearing the flight suit.
You're wearing the flight suit and you're wearing your clothes underneath. Although you have 100 miles per hour wind under you, it was still
turn your microphone.
Still kind of hot. But yeah, I would highly suggest people doing it at least once if you are willing to try something different and be scared.
I would say that if you need an adrenaline rush, definitely try it out. But I wouldn't. I'm not gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the guys who helped us out. They were dope.
Yep.
It was a good day all in all. We went to Miniso afterwards, which was on 1960.
Hey, I need to buy some Asian snacks. That was good. Really good. I'm about to eat those Funyuns here in a bit. I say Funyuns. They're basically Funyuns.
Yeah.
Which is messed up because I had those chocolate churros. Mm-hmm. They're big. That bag looks big, right? Mm-hmm. I opened it. It's like Lay's.
Oh, where it's mostly air.
Where it's mostly air. Like it's just air, and I was kind of like disappointed. But did I finish the bag? Of course I finished the bag. Mm-hmm. It was like this big bag, right? Mm-hmm. If it's like a 1 foot bag, probably like 4 inches of it is like
that's
chips.
Pretty funny.
And I'm like, this is kind of disappointing, but they're pretty good.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure the air inside of it has to do something with like making it last longer. Mm-hmm. Like
probably
like nitrogen or something.
Well, also like it won't get crushed as easily because the air is the padding.
Oh, that's true.
All right. Well, don't do iFly or do
iFly.
We're not sponsored by iFly. We probably should have said that at the beginning. It's pretty obvious that we weren't sponsored though.
Yeah.
You can follow us at megandrointhemorning anywhere. Make sure that you're following us on Spotify. Give us a 5-star review if you like it. If you are watching this on Facebook or YouTube, give us a like or leave a comment about would you go skydiving? Leave your answers in the comments below. If you want to get in contact with us, you can email us at megandrointhemorning. Our Twitter is Mr. in the Morning. That's MR in the Morning. That's also our hashtag. And yeah, I think that's it for today.
Yep. Just
join us next Friday for another adventure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and watch out for Media Mondays.
Right.
Now that I've done this, I'm gonna play all of the life like kind of songs. Like I'm on the edge of glory. Yeah. And I'm living life on a prayer. Mm-hmm.
Living the Vida Loca.
Living the Vida Loca. All of these songs relate to all this kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So listen to the songs before you do something crazy.
Excellent.
It's Team Wheels.
Fuck you, it's Doors.